Pick the trigger down this way. Bum, 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 bum.
Stomping through the swivel gates.
Bum, 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 bum.
Elevator ways. $3 while it elevate. 40 stories up in space. 40 stories up in space. But I'm fiending for your energy.
Snap out.
When I'm sober.
You used to be my love.
Them lovely days is over. Red love. Hungover Sunday love. Come over, no stay love. Maybe someday, love, great love. Come over, no stay love. Hungover Sunday love. Maybe someday, sliding through your marble floors. Risky business, judgment warped. Solace in your innermost, but it's all the same. Dang, ask me why I'm always high. Roll it before I answer why. You say that it's time to go. Flying 40 stories down below, but I'm fiending for your energy. Snap out it when I'm sober. You used to be my lovely. But them lovely days is over. Red love. Hungover Sunday love. Come over, no stay love. Maybe someday.
Hey.
Love, great love. Come over, no stay love. Hungover Sunday love.
Maybe someday. Hey. Hey.
Said the sun to get dim lit to hit.
How did it go? Hey, hey.
Steady. Listen out and shit and you can't stand it.
On and on it goes, goes.
Living life in
Fast track, fast track. What's good, chat? What's good? 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 I finally pressed the buttons to get chat up. Sorry. I'm here, chat. How you guys doing on this fine moon day, chat? What's good? What's good? I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Thanks. You're running out of time, you know. Oh, yeah, Mexico. Call it love. Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, what's next?
Boo, 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 boo. Chat, we live. What's good, Andy? Welcome into the stream. How dudes it does it? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. What we're going to be doing today, chat, is we're going to be talking about none other than Claire Obscure Expedition 33, excuse me. Of course, chat, I had to get further in the game. I had to get real far. Like, I played the game, and when I say real far, I don't even know how far I am, chat. I haven't looked up what's the end of the game, what it looks like, none of that. I've been just jamming, you know what I'm saying? There was a period of where I was just I turned on the game this weekend, I was literally just playing and just leveling up. I haven't done that in no turn-based RPG in years, chat. It's been since like Bravely Default since I've done something like that. So yeah, this game is good, chat. This game is real good. It's hella W of a game. I'm gonna talk about the game spoiler-free at first, and then after that, we'll go into what's going on in the actual game. I'll do a story catch-up for what's going on for those people that are down to stick around and find out what's going on. And I want to keep up pretty much what with me and my reaction of it. And then from there, we're going to pop off. You know, we're going to do the damn thing. We're going to do the damn thing. I might even post the video of my first prologue reaction, because I think the prologue reaction is actually pretty popular online, of people wanting to see people's reaction to the opening of the game. I might not post the rest of it, but just that beginning portion would be pretty a pretty nice thing to post or whatever. So yeah, we'll see what we do. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, tap in, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. It's time. Let me show you what time it is. Let me get this video up, chat. Chat, Donda 2 dropped. Kanye dropped his new album. Flying 40 stories down below. Energy. Snap out it when I'm sober. You used to be my lovely, but them lovely days is over. Come over. Hung over, stand up. Maybe someday, hey, love. Hung over, no stand up. Sunday love. What's my boy's name? I always forget. Gamer Nexus, is it? No, that's the go. Hey, if I said you can't stand it, and on it goes, goes. Life in the background. Legendary drops, not him. It's damn, I can't remember his name, chat. Every time I forget his name. It's all the same thing. The name of his videos, we have to talk about Expedition 33. Force Gaming. That's why I'll never fucking remember his name. It's such a weird name. Force Gaming. He need to change his name to like his channel name to like his name or something like that, man. That'll do us like infinite better, chat. Okay, chat. Let me make sure everything's together. You guys got your water, got your snacks? I know I'm a little bit later than normal, but your boy what is this? It's not what I press. We're gonna be all right. Y'all heard that True Love from Donda? This shit is so good. Be this complicated. Thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your... Yeah, chat. It's time. It's time, chat. It's time, chat. So yeah, you guys got your drinks, got your snacks. It's time. Let me show y'all what Kanye sound like, chat. I don't even like Kanye no more, but Kanye sound like Kanye. What the hell? Pick them up, I feel like they borrow. When I got a
a return, I'm scanning them like a barcode. Wait, no hard feelings, but these feelings hard though. Wait, who got the kids and those what are those? Wait, why they can't wear Yeezys with the cargos? Y'all know Nike don't like me, I take it too far though. At least have him in some mics, he played for Chicago. I only see 3 kids who watch in Chicago. And you know all the nannies that Danny Nebraska. Let the kids dig a tunnel to my house like Chapo. Only neighbor in the hood with a door they could knock on. I leave the light on. Daddy's not gone.
It is complicated. All right, chat. So yeah, chat, lock in. Everybody got your drinks, you got your snacks. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be watching a video from the boy, none other than Force Gaming. He talks about Claire Obscure. We need to talk about Claire or Expedition 33. It's an emergency, chat. This game is so good that I want everybody to be able to see why this game is probably game of the year. Again, we haven't seen I think GTA 6 got delayed, didn't it? Yeah, it got delayed. See 2026? Or was that always it? Grand Theft Auto delayed again. And that was 2 days ago. Yeah, GTA 6 got delayed. So, as far as I know from games coming this year, unless there's like some Oblivion level like secret drop, I can't imagine something beating this game of the year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're at that point of where pretty much we know game of the year, chat. It's Expedition 33. They've done a phenomenal job with this game. Lock in, chat. There's gonna be no spoilers, no big spoilers. Don't worry, you're not gonna be upset. No spoilers at all. There's no spoilers here. We've never had spoilers here. We've always respected you guys that don't like spoilers. They're great people. You're good people. All right. So yeah, let's do it. Come on, chat. Pull up.
No doubt by now you have heard or seen people talking about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, the recently released turn-based RPG from a relatively small indie studio, Sandfall Interactive. Now this is their very first game, and it's been popping off, receiving universal acclaim from both professional reviewers and gamers alike. It's already being crowned by review outlets as a top contender for Game of the Year. It boasts a whopping 97% positive user score over on Metacritic, along with having the highest PlayStation user score of all time. The game has also maintained a consistently high player count since its release, bucking the typical trend of declining in popularity after the first couple of days. In fact, it is still growing day by day over a
Usually, especially when it comes to like RPGs, I really don't care about maintaining a player count. A player count just means like, because it's gonna drop off after everybody beats the game. It just is what it is.
Later, which is super impressive. And
but he
it
does have a
sold
point.
500,000 copies in the first 24 hours, then breached 1 million copies a couple of days later, and in the process is performing nearly twice as well as any other PC JRPG ever has in history. Now, in addition to the fact that this is a great game, much of the success is undoubtedly due to all of the positive impressions and word of mouth that you've probably undoubtedly seen out there. I can at least say anecdotally that is exactly what happened for me. I was playing other games at the time when Expedition 33 released, so I just assumed that this game would just be one of the ones that happened to pass me by, but I kept on hearing people talking about how darn good it was, so I finally decided I should give it a shot myself, and they were right. Everyone was right. This game is fantastic. And
that's exactly how it happened to me. You guys know the story already. I was in my boy Fro's stream. I was chilling with him, and he's like, he's got to try it. My boy Fro has this thing similar to us here, but not as egregious, you know, or we're not as egregious, you know, of where we got to try a new game, you know what I'm saying? And I've been chill on it hella hard over the past few years, but recently, I got South of Midnight. I got Crab's Treasure, even though that's not really new. And I was talking about going back to No Rest for the Wicked, right? So I kind of have a 3-game stack right now. Kind of 3 games that I want to focus in. Tunic, we're good on. We did Animal Well. We tried Rain World for a bit, but I'm kind of confused in that game. So I really don't want to like bore people with that game on stream, and I don't really know how to tap into that game pretty well. But nonetheless, we finish in games that we play. Fro doesn't finish games. He finished like one game so far that he played, but he's great streamer. W streamer. I love my boy Fro. Check him out. But Funkmaster Fro on Twitch. But my boy was hopping around games like normal, you know what I'm saying, getting close to the end of these games, hopping around games, and he turns on one day after not being on for like a week. I've been ready for because I usually watch his streams while I edit something or sit down and think about something that I'm about to cook up. So we sat down. I was cooking up stuff working on stuff while in the background while I'm in his stream, and he's playing Expedition 33. I'm not 100% tapped in, but I'm kind of like, what? This is kind of good. The music is good. What's going on is good. My boy Devontae was already talking about this game from the moment that it got revealed at that expo and whatnot. He was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that immediately upon seeing the game. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, shoot. I'll be down for the ride to watch my boy Fro play this entire game through. Let's see what happens. And then after he went off, I was like, nah, I can't wait. I got to know what's happening. I got to know what's happening. I got to get this game. Because the battle system remind me of this. We did it. We're on it, chat. We're hooked.
That is coming from someone who is typically indifferent to video game storytelling, but it's fantastic here, and also who usually doesn't care much for turn-based RPG combat, but they have a unique spin on it that I have really enjoyed. And I gotta say, from what I've played so far, the hype is real. This game is absolutely something special. So here are a few of the standout reasons, at least for me personally, as to why I think this game is doing so well. Yes, it's a top-line description. It is a good game, but here are some of the reasons and things that, again, have really have been highlighted in my experience. So top of the list for me has definitely got to be the combat. It is very engaging. Despite being turn-based, there's actually a lot of skill and precise timing involved if you want to do well. It is basically like a hybrid combat system. While the main top-line structure is turn-based, yes, there's this added layer of action blended into it as well. So you've got a team of characters fighting against one or multiple enemies at a time, taking turns based on the character's speed and other factors, like they have this whole first strike mechanic where when you're out exploring in third person or on the overworld map, if you hit the enemy before they strike you, you actually get to attack first in the turn-based combat once that pops up. And then from there, your team and the enemy go back and forth, taking turns, attacking, buffing, healing, and trying to avoid receiving damage. And when it's the turn for one of your characters, you're going to select from a range of different options. You've got a basic attack skill for every character, which will build AP being the resource that is used to cast most of your skills. And then there are the skills themselves, with every character having their own unique mechanics. Think along the lines of like traditional RPG classes with a range of different options, and based on what you unlock and equip from that character's skill tree, with the builders that are typically weaker, building up points, and then the spenders, which are more heavy hitting and cost more, mixed in there as well. You've got a variety of different debuffs, self buffs, and setup for combo potential. Then there is also free aim, a ranged strike that you...
As you guys can see, he is going on and on and on when it comes to talk about this battle system. I'm telling you right now, they're lucky today was the day that I turned on this game. Because there are sometimes, I don't know if you guys have this, there are sometimes where I don't really feel like learning a new thing. Just a new thing. One new thing. This game has so much new, like, it's not, well, a lot of the basics is like familiar from a distance because it's just a bunch of stuff from other stuff taken and putting into it. And then it has its own unique, every character has its own unique system. No character is really basic or follows the same toe as another character. And so you have to learn. Some are simpler than others, so you don't really have to learn a lot, but you have to learn. Like, I don't know if you guys were here for the first day, but you remember I was like, dude, I'm getting overwhelmed. They're telling me too much stuff. Like, I've already learned 5 different things when I've only played 3 characters so far, or technically 2 at the time. So there's a lot when it comes to the battle system of this game, but yes, it does help you feel very free in what you're doing. Very, very, very free. It feels like there's customization compared to like a lot of these games that we are used to nowadays, especially when it comes to RPGs, are these silly little gacha games. Now you guys, if you guys play Clair Obscur or watch me play Clair Obscur, you can understand of why these are the RPGs that I'm used to when I used to play Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Legend of Dragoon. Like, I'm used to these type of RPGs. I don't want an RPG of where I have 4 buttons. Like, people are talking about like, oh, Honkai Star Rail's battle system is so cool. It's so great. No, the fuck it's not. It's 4 buttons. It's not that deep. It's whatever. But yeah, let's keep going.
Uses 1 AP per shot, but in turn, it allows you to actually directly target specific enemy weak points. Oftentimes, yes, this will do a lot of damage, but it also many times removes some threat from the enemy. For example, like maybe you strike the shoulder of their arm several times, and as a result, blows their arm off, removing a massive form of potential damage that they could otherwise deal. And then finally, there are items which allow you to heal, restore AP to a character, or revive one of your down teammates. You're going to start off with 1 charge of each of these in every fight you go into, and then you get more of these as you progress through the game, unlocking more of them in the process. So it's your character's turn. You've got all of these different things to choose from, and like most turn-based RPGs, you're going to be doing one or multiple things on your turn, utilizing your AP resource with some larger strategic goal in mind. Overall, just trying to keep your team alive while setting up combos and maximizing the damage you do against enemies. Now, during your turns, many characters' skills also
I've never seen my boy Gustav like
where
that.
you'll have to time inputs properly in order to maximize the damage of your skills. So you're going to cast a skill, and then during its animation, you're going to either get 1 or sometimes multiple quick time event prompts to activate. There's a perfect timing window in there as well, which will boost the effectiveness even further. And this is the initial element of this turn-based game feeling like it has more active, actiony combat. But the real action, as well as the skill checks, come when it's your enemy's turn, because every single attack enemies do can be entirely negated if you time your response properly.
True.
So you've got 3 options here. You've got a dodge, a parry, and a jump. Dodge is the easiest way to avoid damage, having the largest timing window for success, but it comes with fewer benefits. So if your goal is to simply avoid being hit and taking damage 99% of the time, dodge is going to be the simplest, most straightforward way of doing this. Parry, on the other hand, has a much tighter timing window, but as a result, it comes with extra benefit of granting AP, as well as the ability to perform a counter attack if you get a perfect parry. And then for jump, well, this can only be used against very specific enemy attacks. They're actually marked with this jump flare animation, but it is the only way of avoiding those attacks, as you cannot dodge or parry attacks that have to be jumped. And it is these layers of defensive abilities that basically make the game feel like an action game for like half of the duration of combat, with the fact that the only way to avoid taking damage is by actually jumping, dodging, or parrying in response to enemies' attacks. And this happens fast. Like, you get a brief warning that the enemy is about to attack with a rough description of what they're going to be doing, and then you need to time in response to said attacks right before the strikes land.
Some of them
like
times are crazy
action combat game, you've got to perfectly time your parry. You've got to dodge right before the ability slams. You got to jump as the shockwave is coming. And this portion of combat, again, it feels like an action game. Sure, your characters are rooted in place, but the timing portion of it and the reaction to the enemy's abilities coming at you, that feels just like an action game.
Yes.
It's really cool. So yeah, this is a turn-based game in that on your turn, you have as much time as you want to select what and how you want to spend your action. You didn't know about
shooting the mine?
You're going to choose between, do I want to attack? Do I want to free aim for a weak point? Do I want to use one of my potions? Do I want to use one of my skills? And which skill do I want to use, considering the future line of skills that I'm going to use following this, and try to set up combo and maximize damage or defend my team? But when it's the enemy's turn, there is no taking your time. You have to pay attention immediately and react instantly.
See, I know how to parry that chat out.
And the result is
I was on this boss's bumper.
That is way more interactive and skill intensive than what I'm used to experiencing in turn-based games. And yeah, I just love it. Like, it's actually been quite addictive gameplay. I find myself often sprinting from one encounter to the next because I enjoy engaging in the combat combat that much. And in the process, I'm leveling up my characters, I'm collecting resources, getting new items, getting new progression perks. It's just really, really good.
And the cool thing about this game is, like, most of the time in RPGs, whenever you do a fight and you gain EXP and sometimes like monotonous materials. This game doesn't really have monotonous materials, which I really like. So like, you're not getting pieces of the monster, you're not getting little potions or nothing like that, and you're not only getting EXP. Funny enough, you're getting very important to your characters type of stuff. They have these equipments that they call pictographs, and then they have pictograms, whatever the hell they're called, and then they have this thing, they have your weapons. Those are your two pretty much equipments, basically, right? Outside of these like skills that you have the ability to equip, and beyond skills of your actual character. So there are 4 different things that you got to customize on your character, but the weapons, they drop from like basic fights, like some basic fight. Like you'll just be walking through the area and you'll see a monster just standing there doing something special compared to the random wandering monster that just walks around. Like for instance, in the first area, or the second area technically, you're in this water place and there's this big huge dude that you saw with the hammer that he was fighting when he was talking about the jump portion. He was fighting like a bunch of them. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? These guys. You'll see one hammering an anvil. He's like, ding, ding. His back's turned to you. You can run by him and not even fight him. Like levels of, he's not fucking with you type shit. Like you can run and kind of stand and look at him. He's just ding, ding. He's doing his thing. But if you fight him and beat him, he drops a weapon. So like things like that. And then it also like some fights you'll do will level up the weapons that you currently already have. So like a lot of times I'm just trying to run around and do every battle, like every basic battle, I'm trying to do it. And it's not to say that they won't come back, because enemies do respawn after you do your little Dark Souls like bonfire rest. So they do come back, but they don't re-grant the materials. They pretty much only give you EXP after that. But you at least want to do every fight in the world just about once, so you can make sure that you've gotten all of your weapon level ups that are pretty much free. You've gotten all of your I mentioned those pictograms or picto thingies, because those also level up sometimes from those fights. And then they give you EXP. They give you good EXP too. It's not, I haven't done, well, now I'm at the point of where I've gotten like diminishing returns. I think I might be over leveled because I've done so many fights and I wanted to get to a certain level because I thought I was a little behind, but I probably was just, I don't know. I caught up now. So I think I over leveled. I just overshot where I should have been. But nonetheless, yeah, like the game fights are very, very engaging and you want to do them. They compel you to do fights, which is really great. You don't really see that in RPGs. Usually in RPGs, level grinding feels monotonous and annoying, and you don't really want to do them.
Turn, there is no taking your time. You have to pay attention immediately and react instantly to avoid being hit. And the result is just this combat system that is way more interactive and skill intensive than what I'm used to experiencing in turn-based games. And yeah, I just love it. Like, it's actually been quite addictive gameplay. I find myself often sprinting from one encounter to the next because I enjoy engaging in the combat that much. And in the process, I'm leveling up my characters, I'm collecting resources, getting new items, getting new progression perks. It's just really, really good. I love the combat, hands down one of my favorite things. But also, there's the fact that this game actually has a legitimately interesting story, and I am the last person that you should expect to hear this from, because as a general rule, I am indifferent, to say the least, when it comes to video game storytelling. I just think that over the years, I've gotten so bored of the stories in most of the games that I've played that I feel like they're a waste of my time, and so I end up skipping them, with but a few rare exceptions. Like, I think a game like the original Last of Us was a great example. I was enthralled with that. A lot of times, I've just played so many games over the the course of my life, and so many of them have just been not engrossing at all that I just get to the point where I end up skipping them, right? And as a result, like, story is at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to what I find value in from gaming, because if it was, then I'd be in kind of a tough position. I like the world immersion. I like really the gameplay, the progression systems, and just the experience of going through these virtual worlds. But the overarching narrative these games tell me, for the most part, I'm just not interested in. With this game, however, I can honestly say I actually feel invested in the story and in the characters, and as a result, I've ended up watching pretty much every single cutscene. The intro to this game, like the intro segment, the first like 5 or 6 cutscenes and the story, then some of the gameplay that happened, that whole thing, I legitimately was tearing up. Like, it was a very, very touching opening. Just really, really good stuff. The story they are telling here and the delivery of it, not only from how characters are animated, but the voice actors as well, it's exceptional. Also, this really had me surprised. I want to point out the character facial expressions are some of the most realistic that I think I've seen in a video game. And no, I'm not saying that these are the best looking true to life faces that I've ever seen in a game, because this is still like a AA lower budget title. That's absolutely true in terms of fidelity or the realism, but it does have a nice look to it. I'm more specifically talking about the emotion that is expressed in the faces, the way they've animated these with just the smallest little details of how they react to what's going on, to the dialogue.
Dude, 100% he's right on this. But before I touch on that with him, I'm going to talk about the little story thing. Story in this game is godlike. I mean, godlike. Like, I usually don't care about stories either. Like, especially in today's time. I almost want to skip after the first few. Like, I get it. It's fine. All right, cool. Come on, guys. Let's get it. But this one, it's like I talked about a little bit on last stream. Essentially, from the moment that I watched my boy Fro play this game to the moment I started playing to even now as we sit here and we talk, chat, I have questions. I don't know what the hell is going on exactly. And I want to know. But the thing is these characters are just as confused as me. So I'm learning alongside them. And it's crazy. It's so cool to feel like you're not alone and the story is progressing and you're learning as they learn and you want to know. You're like, why is this like this? What is going on? What is happening? Why did that do that? What? Like, so much of that is so good, especially at the start of a story. And just like he said, they are really able to convey emotion in this game regardless of the budget. You can tell by looking at this game that it's not a AAA game. It's not a, oh my gosh, all the money is spent on this game, da 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 da, none of that. You can tell that there were limitations when it came to the budget of not performance, but like cleanness of the game, I guess I want to say. I can't really find the words for it, but there's a budget for it. Hey, wait, hold on 1 second, chat. I think my streamer bot is tripping. I thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your true love. Shouldn't be this complicated. I thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your... Okay. Either way. Yeah. We found my point again. You could tell that they didn't have all the money in the world when it came to animating facial structures and stuff like that. And I think the game is like in French, but then dubbed over to English, but just dubbed very well. Or it might just be that the facial features aren't able to move pretty well, but I think that their mouths move to French, I think. I'm not entirely sure, though. I could be entirely wrong about that. But yeah, chat, it is very, very, very good. Like, this game is guaranteed to be nominated for Game of the Year. I can't imagine anything coming out this year now, especially now that GTA 6 took the back burner. to even compete with this game. Even Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is not game of the year. It's not. Not for like people's ability and their what they're capable of is what determines to me of whether you should even be nominated for game of the year. Honestly, I do think Monster Hunter should be honestly nominated for game of the year, but I think this is the W taker for real. And it's, I'm not going to toot my own horn, chat, but you guys have been here. It's pretty rare that your boy has missed, okay? We haven't missed just yet. But we'll see. We'll keep paying attention to the rest of the year. Let's keep going.
The furrowing of a brow, the wrinkling of a nose, a tiny little smirk here and there. It is just all very well emoted, and I was very impressed, along with enjoying the storyline and the characters. Something else that I've really enjoyed in this game is their progression system and the character customization. It's actually a lot deeper than what I expected. So every character has their own skill tree from which you select 6 of the skills that you want to actively use at any given time. You can freely swap these once you've unlocked them, but at any point when you go into combat, each character can have up to 6 skills available to them. And as mentioned, all of these characters play quite differently. Beyond just their basic AP builders and spenders, which every character uses, there's a whole additional layer of unique mechanics for every character. So Gustav has this overcharge ability in an additional builder and spender system where he's got weaker attacks that will build up his overcharge, and then once the overcharge is full, you can unleash it in a spender ability which just deals massive amounts of damage. And then Luna has these resources called stains. They're basically like elemental charges with ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light variations. There are skills that will grant a different combination of stains when you use them, and then you will want to spend a proper combination on a follow-up skill that grants a big buff. So basically what you want to do here is you want to use skills that grant the stains that are set up for your damage dealing abilities, and there is a consideration with what you use and what you're going to follow it up with at a later round. Micheal has stances, reminds me of like a World of Warcraft warrior, for example. So she's got defensive stance where she takes less damage and gains extra AP on parries and dodges. Offensive stance has her dealing but taking more damage, and Virtuoso stance has her dealing exceptionally more damage but also taking exceptionally more damage, and the character is constantly swapping between these stances based on
I don't think that last part is
ability based on the current stance that they're in. That's going to result in a swap to the opposite stance, or you want to set up for a swap into Virtuoso stance, immediately followed up by some massive heavy hitting ability before swapping back to another stance. And then finally,
I think Virtuoso stance has her dealing absurd amounts of extra damage. I think she deals 200% extra damage, but she doesn't have like ways to just like, so with offensive stance, you use a move, you go into offensive stance. Like the move will tell you in the little top corner up there. So see here, like these 3 moves here, you see a red one, that's offensive stance. That is gonna, so you use this move, at the end of the move, you will turn into offensive stance. Per se, you use this move, at the end of the move, you will go into defensive stance. Same thing with Spark. At the end of this move, you will go into defensive stance. This move over here, Swift Stride, notice how this is positioned differently. It's not at the top of it. Oh, well, no, actually, that's just because it's not blah, 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 blah. But every time it comes to Victorious stance, it is a condition to go into Victorious stance. It's not use the move, go into Victorious stance. She doesn't have a single move that does that. So Swift Stride here says, if the enemy is burning, go into a Victorious stance. So there's a condition to get into Victorious stance every time. I don't think she takes any additional damage from being in Victorious stance at all. So, yeah.
Up by some massive heavy hitting ability before swapping back to another stance. And then finally there is Micheal, I think that's how you pronounce her. She's got the Foretell resource, which applies Foretell up to 10 stacks of these. They're like a deck of cards. You stack them as sort of a debuff on the enemy or a marker, and at the same time each of her skills will either generate a sun charge or a moon charge. And then what you want to do is get to the point where you have both a sun and a moon charge, which then consumes them and turns it into a twilight phase.
I read this character's skills. By the time I got her, I'm already juggling with my Gustav, my Loon, my Mercedes, and I'm like, I'm overloaded. I'm not doing it to myself. You good. She is still sitting there, chat, with no equipments, and I finally bought skills on her. Finally, chat, bought skills on her. But I've leveled up her like stats. I have the stat distribution that I think I'm gonna do for every character in the game, unless I find something crazy with one of their weapons, because their weapons kind of operate like Dark Souls weapons, so where they have, the more you dump into a stat, the more effective that weapon's combat damage is. So maybe if I find a weapon that I want to use on that character, I'll restat and then kind of pump those stats towards that weapon stat. But in general, I got a stat spread that I do on everybody pretty much. And I kind of want to keep certain characters faster than other characters and stuff so they can go before each other in combat. But I haven't equipped a single thing to her, and I don't use her in combat at all. Too much right now. I got a lot going on. I can't learn a new character entirely. And then I got to go back and read how your stuff works too. Chill out. I got my stuff right now. Until they split my party up, I got my stuff right now.
This Twilight phase lasts 2 turns, during which it doubles the effectiveness and the damage of all of her abilities, as well as the stacks of all of the foretells, going from potentially up to 10 all the way up to 20, making follow-ups to that even that much more effective. So yes, just like other turn-based RPGs, there is a whole build or spender system of AP. You use basic stuff to build AP, and then your better abilities cost more AP, and you got to consider this: how much do you want to use on a turn, on what abilities, in what order, and then how much of my AP do I want to pool, saving it for the following turn, which then, in addition to the more AP that I gain, will let me do some other big thing on that round. And on top of all of that, you've got all these character classes with completely unique mechanics to each of them to consider, with all their own skill trees and a bunch more. Because on top of all that, you've got the system of pictos. Now, these are items that you find out in the world, and they provide passive stats for your character, as well as buffs and modifications to all sorts of offensive and defensive elements. So you can actively equip 3 of these on each character, but then beyond that, once you've won a few fights against enemies, they become unlocked as passive abilities that every character on your roster can pull from, and all your characters can pull into the same ability if there's really good ones. And there are some examples of that you'll use in many of the team builds out there. And that second half of the equation is a system that actually functions sort of like Warframe does, where you've got these passive costs for each of the abilities, like they cost a certain amount of energy.
That's
or
true.
Luminas,
like
as they're
Warframe
called here in this game, and you have a max amount of that you can spend, and then you decide what combination of these that you want to have equipped to your character based on that number of that amount of energy. And that max number, by the way, can increase as you progress through the game. You're going to get more and more abilities to bump that max, letting you have more of these equipped at any given time. And these pictos have some rather significant effects that they can instill beyond the equipped ones having passive stat buffs. You got things like increasing damage of certain types by up to 50%, or granting bonus AP when certain conditions are met. That is a really good one, having your characters start with more AP or accumulate more AP during the course of combat. And then various ones that will apply buffs to allies or debuffs to enemies, and quite a few more. There's quite a lot of these pictos to choose
pictos
from
are crazy, chat.
According to. There's just a lot to play around with here, and seemingly many different build setups and skill choices for different playstyles and different team synergy. Speaking of which, yes, you gotta also consider that you've got all these characters that have things and ways to synergize with each other beyond all of their own internal synergies.
The characters synergizing with each other is specifically the reason why I haven't changed my team around still.
Energies as well, and all of that plays into how you approach combat and how you build your characters. On top of that, the game's got a weapon system, so you're going to find a variety of weapons. Each of the characters will use a specific types of weapons. Weapons will come with things like damage scaling, like you could have like a B or an A tier for strength scaling or something, which will increase its effectiveness. And then there are these rare weapons that will also come with bonus effects that you unlock as you level up said weapon. So yeah, the game's got a great progression and character customization system that I have also really enjoyed. Speaking of characters, this game has a lot of it, and I don't mean like individually named characters. I just mean The game has character across the board. It is oozing
True.
with character and style. First off, your team, their personalities, their mannerisms, the dialogue. This kind of loops back into the story narrative stuff that I talked about really enjoying earlier. The cast of characters in this game, they are all believable, they are all interesting, they are all memorable, and they have all been presented in a very, very just interesting way.
Yep.
Also, the world itself is super unique, and I'm talking both the visual aesthetic that the developer has gone along with, but also the setting. It's like a nice twist on a fantasy world with a very French through line, as the whole world pulls inspiration from Belle Epoque France, otherwise known as the Beautiful Era, which lasted roughly from like the 1870s to early 1900s. This is
really?
a French development studio. They're making a game with a lot of French woven into it. Surprise, surprise. Also, the
I didn't
NPC
even know that.
characters. I'm talking about the like friendly ones that you encounter in the world. These have a lot of personality and charm. I specifically love the Gestrels. They're adorable. These little paintbrush-like creatures. And then even the enemies that you're fighting, the Nevrons, as they're called.
I don't think I've
this
ever
entire
fought this
faction, they've got
Nevron.
a cool look to them. In the way they
Chromatic
animate, they've got some
Lancer.
personality in there as
Lancer.
well that's interesting. And then lastly, in terms of the world building and characters of this game, the music is fantastic as well. Shout out to the composer. Just awesome job. And then the last thing I really want to point out is that this is a pretty straightforward and very consumer-friendly transaction at $50.
Like, before he goes on about the transaction, I want to emphasize that music is godlike, chat. Like, I mean, the music, in a lot of cases, you know, like a lot of people, like it, you'll find some people that don't really care so much about music in life. Music emphasizes so much inside of a game, inside of anything you do, whether it be cleaning, working, watching a movie. Like, it sets the mood so much. Watching a video here on YouTube. Shout outs to my videos, you know, check my videos out. I haven't posted one in a little minute, but I'm definitely going to be posting one about this game. So music means so much when it comes to what you're watching. This game really dives into making sure that there's music for that moment. It makes sure that it is for that moment. And then they'll even harp on it by like having like a reprieve for another similar moment, or a reprieve for a moment of where the characters are remembering that moment. It's so good, bro. They actually W composer, W work, W planning, W team. Let's keep going.
This is priced below many AAA games while being a superior experience in a lot of ways at the same time. That is very appealing to a lot of people, myself included. Also, no microtransactions, no season pass, no cosmetic item shop, none of that. You buy the game, you play the game, you enjoy the game. Thanks, nice doing business with you. It is a refreshing change of pace from the norm nowadays, from the all too common, unfortunate norm. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say? So as mentioned at the top, the result of all of these things and more is that the game is doing phenomenally well. They sold 500,000 copies in the first 24 hours, surpassing 1 million copies sold 3 days later, and that number is continuing to grow. This makes it, by the way, the most successful PC JRPG ever, doing nearly twice as well in its opening week as any other game in the genre before it. Everyone loves this game as well. Professional reviewers, it's got a 92 on OpenCritic, with 97% of critics recommending the game, and the gamers love it with a 97% Metacritic user score, a very positive rating on Steam at 93% currently, and it has the highest PlayStation user score of all time at a 4.91 out of 5. And then the player count. Now, the only source that we can track, of course, is Steam. No other platforms make their player counts known, but on Steam, it has been maintaining consistently high numbers. In fact, it has been growing since release. Over the course of this past week, it just keeps getting more and more popular. In fact, as of the recording of this video, as of this moment, they just reached another all-time peak, having broke 124,000 concurrent players. We are over a week out of launch, and that number and counting, right? Like it'll probably be even higher by the time this video goes live. That's
We should
just
check,
super
chat.
impressive. I'll admit this video is just like entirely boasting up this game but it's just been such a pleasant surprise.
How do you get
I will
that on
say
my
there
boy
are
Gustav?
some cons, while overall this game is great and I've really enjoyed my time with it so far and I'm looking forward to continuing to play. It's clearly a lower budget game. In fact, the estimates that I saw pinned the cost to develop this game at around $20 million. And you can see some of that in a few areas for sure. Like there is a lack of polish in some.
Did he say around 20 mil?
And you can see some pinned the cost to develop this game at around $20 million. And
Game costs are so inflated, chat. It's crazy. Damn.
you can see some of that in a few areas for sure. Like there is a lack of polish in some elements. You got a lack of freedom while exploring the levels. There's just like a lot of invisible walls all over the place, and the visual fidelity, some of the textures, and some occasionally stiff animations. But I still think the game looks great, and they clearly made the most out of their resources and the most out of UE5 with what they did in development. But yes, I could say that it still looks like a lower budget game because it is a lower budget game, and that's not a knock against it. And the visuals of games aren't the most important thing whatsoever. So the overall game experience, as I've covered, it's amazing, like top to bottom. I've loved everything about it. There was some slight annoyances in the gameplay rhythm though. So one big thing is if you die during a boss fight and you go back to the fight, you have to rewatch the cutscene. You can't skip it. You gotta like pause it and then hold down the button to skip it. But the fact that it still plays, like
I found that out. You can on keyboard is weird. You have to press F, but you pause and then you can skip the cutscene. So, but you still have to run back to the boss fight. It's a lot of like, and you can't do it if the enemy's like, it's the enemy's turn. It has to be your turn. It's weird.
If I go to
excuse me, I'm talking about something entirely different. You could skip the cutscene. So there's this other thing that my friend told me about where you can do this other pause menu and go to load previous save. But you can't do that if it's the enemy's turn. You can only do it if it's your turn. You can't press that pause button without it being your turn. So like if you missed a parry and a character just died and you're like, okay, let me just go to load previous save. You can't do that. You have to wait through the long animation. You can feel that like, okay, that's archaic. It's something that would have definitely been in the game back in 2013. Yeah, but I will accept it because of how great the title is.
a boss, watch the cutscene, die to the boss. I should be able to approach the boss again without having to bypass and or rewatch the cutscene again. So that's stuff I assume that they may very well patch out in the future. So again, just a slight annoyance.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, beyond those things, this is just a fantastic game, and it's, again, been a real pleasant surprise, especially considering that I almost skipped playing it. I'm glad that I listened to all of the word of mouth. I'm glad that I checked it out.
Me too.
So big congratulations to the dev team. For as much as I'm sure they believe in their work, there's no way they predicted the breakaway success this game has had. So round of applause, seriously, to everyone at Sandfall Interactive. Like, super great work. I'm sure your publisher is absolutely thrilled as well. And also, I guess, congratulations to all of us gamers, because, hey, we got another fantastic title to keep us entertained.
True.
And that's a good day. All right, that does it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vid. I'll see you next time.
Hey, it's me. W game. I absolutely love this title so far. Like, I can't tell you guys enough of how this game has like brought back a thing inside of me of where, oh, people can make good games and be from a studio that has a name. Like, these are previous Ubisoft employees and they actually wanted to make a damn game. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. I would highly advise you guys to, even if you sit here and watch me through the bits and pieces, check it out. This is a game of where you want to experience it for yourself if you can. If you can't, hey, keep being along with me. I'm gonna play as much as I can on stream, and then you know, because we're gonna get into it in a little bit and play it for maybe about like an hour to an hour and a half, and then after that we're gonna hop over to maybe playing something else, relaxing, playing some Rivals, because if I play this game too long, I'll be up all night. Because again, like, there's times I gotta restrict myself. I gotta cut the game off because this game is gripping, chat. It is enticing. So yeah, W Force Gaming. Check out Force Gaming, guys. Absolutely awesome gaming content creator where he talks about games and stuff like that. You saw that No Rest for the Wicked video, chat. I haven't forgot about No Rest for the Wicked. We just got this state of emergency, but I want to check out this No Rest for the Wicked video. It says I watched it, but I didn't really. I just clicked on it, so I'll have it in my history. But yeah. We're going to get back to No Rest for the Wicked and stuff like that. But yeah, chat. Thank you guys. Hey, you guys have been here with me for almost an hour. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is here. It is hither. It is hither, chat. So we're about to hit that spoiler section, chat. I'm about to turn on this game. Let's see how many people are on Steam. Steam database, right? There it is. You're right. It's going up. It's going up. All-time peak was 1,200 or 120,000. Now it's 145,000. And tomorrow, like the weekends are where it's going to peak because people got time to play RPGs on the weekends. During the weekdays, people are like, okay, I can't sit down and get involved. You feel me? So next weekend, let's see if it goes up even higher. Man, I'm expecting, chat, especially there's no other game going on right now. Man, chat, this game is maintaining a good number. You know what I'm saying? We about to see this go crazy, chat. Go crazy. Yeah. W Claire Obscure. I don't even have any expectations / any wants for their studio from the future. All I can say is that I'm happy to see Sandfall Interactive do something good. I like stuff like this when you put your hopes and cares into a studio. Sometimes they turn out to be crazy. Like look at what happened with Bungie. So who knows where it will go from here, but maybe they can do great things. I saw this picture in game. Huh. Interesting. I literally saw this picture in game, chat. But yeah, it like companies like this usually are predicated on the people here. These people here are probably what will maintain this company to being what it is. Who knows when it changes, when people leave, what will happen. So as far as I can say, all I can say right now is I will enjoy what they have given us in Claire Obscure Expedition 33, this game. Who knows what will happen with the future games, but I can hope for the best, and we will see, and we will talk about them here on the channel. Hopefully, this is the next Supergiant Games, chat. Hopefully, I'm talking to you guys about another one of Sandfall Interactive's games that they've released, and it's a W game as well, and I'm talking about how it's probably Game of the Year. Let's see. Prayers up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get into some spoilers, chat. Now, I'm far in the game. I'm in Act 2. I'm going through Act 2 pretty quickly. Big spoilers. Look at this. 33 hours in, chat. 33 hours in, chat. So I just got like another party member. So big spoilers. If you don't want any spoilers, I appreciate you for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Again, hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is here. But I highly advise even still tapping in, locking in, chilling out. And you know, having a great time with me. Refresh your drinks, refresh your snacks. It's time. Let me show you what time it is. And if not, come back in like about an hour, half an hour. We'll be playing some rivals and chilling. But let's get it on. Let's get in it. Let's get in it, chat. It's time. I can close this, yeah. No hard feelings, but these feelings harder. No hard feelings. I should get some more water, huh, chat? Yeah, I should. Water? Okay, chat. Big spoilers now. Y'all had y'all chance, okay? Chat. I'm so sad, okay? I'm so sad, chat. Also, playtime here is so vastly different. It's 21 hours here, while the other one said 33 hours or whatever. Maybe I was on the start menu for a little bit and stepped away, went to the bathroom or something. That's possible, yeah. Feet were cold, chat. So, chat, I'm so sad, okay? You may ask what I'm sad about. Chat, we have gotten a few new characters. We're, like I said, in Act 2 of the game. You guys see this guy? I just got this guy. Literally just got this guy. His name is Monoko. He's a gestural. And also I got this cool guy back here that's like our traveling guy. So what did I do last on stream? I can't even remember. What was the last thing we saw on stream? Let me go check. Go check.
I hope I do. So many.
So the last thing that happened on stream is I was in this water area that I was mentioning with that guy. Boss time, chat. At the anvil. Look at it. So I'm way beyond this, okay, chat? Yeah. So let's see. One of the big things that happened at that point is we had got Micheal. After we went through there, we went to the gestural village and we met Cecil. And she's a cool character. She's one of the Expedition 33 people. And she is a what is it called? A person that I told we were talking about with Force Gaming as a very complicated kit, if you will. Very, very complicated kit, okay? But she's cool. I like her. I like CL. I haven't used her. And anything important happened? The characters connected very well together. CL, they were so happy to see each other. We were in a tournament fighting each other. I fought CL in that tournament with Micheal. I've been doing everything like so. Like you'll have these like solo fights. You guys saw where I was able to fight the. Or did you guys see where I went to the gestural area at all? So once you get to the gestural area, you can talk to some of the jesters and fight them because they love fighting. That's what these little paintbrush people love doing. They love fighting. And so whenever there's a merchant, you can buy stuff from them, but in order to get their super good item, you got to fight them and beat them. And then once you beat them, they'll like, okay, now I will sell you the item. So because you're strong. So Micheal, I fight everything with Micheal. Micheal is my girl. That's my girl right there. You know what I'm saying? I use her for everything when it comes to solo. You know what I'm saying? I'm tearing that ass up with Micheal. She's tight. those stance switches, all of that stuff, I'm down with the sickness. All right. And Micheal, Loon, and Gustav was my team. They're inseparable for me. I was like, yo, this is sick. My Gustav goes first. My Loon or my Micheal goes second, set the enemy on fire. And then I started dug in. I'm telling you, I started dug in. And CL was a very confusing character, but I went into that tournament with Micheal solo, and I was beating the shit out of those Jesterials. We're still playing on expert, very hard difficulty or whatever. And it's hard to block, it's hard to parry, all that stuff, but we get in there and I fight CL. Her moves are weird. I was like, oh no, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I got my ass whooped pretty much by her because I couldn't parry a single one of her moves. And you win the tournament, she gets a special weapon, CL does, and I've never used her, so I've never used it. But from there, they have a good family reunion. They're super happy to see each other again. Then we continue on where we need to go. We meet none other than, let me see if I can find the journal. Oh, these are the expedition journals. There's no like, we meet our boy. Let me go out here real quick, see if I can get to the camp, because that'll help show this way better. Also, Joker, I saw you were in chat. My bad, bro. The fucking OBS was being weird and tripping at first. Hope you're doing all right, man. What you been up to, bro? Let's get to a camp, chat, so I can explain this. So world map wise, I'm up here. We were down here in this area called anyway, we were down here in a small burgeon, and also at the Flying Waters. The Flying Waters is what y'all saw. Actually, not the small burgeon, excuse me. The Flying Waters. We came through the Flying Waters because that came from the first area over here with the Spring Meadows, right? Let up the Flying Waters, you come out here, and that's where I went to the Ancient Sanctuary and to the Gestural Village. And that's where we met CL. After that, we need to find a way to get to the monolith. So we got to cross the water. This is the water that we have to get across in order to get over to the monolith. This is still going, I guess that's north. But yeah, we're going to the monolith. But we have to cross water. We don't have a boat. So we got to get to a quest. He's actually able to help us because he can take us across the water, apparently. We got a quest. He's the boy. So let me open up the camp. Let's turn on a cool song. I got a bunch of music now, chat. This is the boy of Quest. He's so cool. He's gigantic, a balloon. He's funny.
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono.
See, he talks crazy, chat.
Then we've got Lulu, Mai Mai, and Sissy.
I don't think they're like that.
You sure you don't want to be Ver?
Positive.
Let's spend time with him real quick, chat. Let's see what's up with him.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now. What's up with you? So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
A headband, huh?
Head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
Dude, that boy at Quest. Hey!
You better not lose this like your stones.
I shall treasure this forever.
Does he keep this for real? W. Hey, hell yeah. My boy Quest got a band. If I come out this and he has that on. He has it on still. Oh my gosh. W game. Yeah, so we met a Quest. And he's an awesome character. Probably one of my favorite characters in the entire game, okay? And he's pretty much your mount. He's how you travel around the game and get to and fro. He helps you swim across the water. That's how we are here in Act 2. And we the heaviest part of the game, chat. We go across, or we get to the point of where we're about to cross the water, because we have to, you know how I picked at him there for losing his stones. He has stones that help him do these things, like fly and or carry more people doing these things. He can do them all by himself, but he needs his stones to do them with people. Okay, so he has to get a stone in order to carry us across the water. We're going to help him get a stone to carry us across the water, and we defeat this super hard boss. This boss was very annoying in this very dark area in the game. It's actually annoying. You see how dark it is here? Well, it was a bit darker, and you had to fight an enemy, a bunch of enemies in the dark. Like, it was a whole area in the dark. It was stupid annoying. And I'm fighting this boss in the dark, and so it's hard to see his attacks and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I beat the boss. After that, the white-haired man appears again. Yes. And this is just as people are jumping off onto a quest. But the thing is that I've skipped over is Micheal has been having nightmares when it comes to the white-haired man and this other girl. And they talk of her as if they know who she is, as if she is awakening to something that we don't have a clue of what the fuck she's awakening to. And they say it was her fault that this even happened. She's the one to blame, and she doesn't even know it, they say. And then a quest also mentioned something similar, of where Ciel, he said that I know you, and he specifically said her out of the entire group, and it kind of stun locked her, of where she's like, how do you know me? So we're in this weird predicament of where people of the past know these current expeditioners, and it doesn't make any sense. Okay, and nonetheless, white hair man comes up where everybody else is about to jump off, but Micheal and Gustav have this situation of where they talk about throwing a rock, and she's like, you want to throw one last rock to see if we can reach the painters before we get there? So we're in like a cave looking towards the painters. That's what we're about to jump off into, so we can go across the water. Gustav is looking for a rock, and Micheal is standing there looking at him look for a rock, and white-haired man is walking up. Me, as the outside viewer, is freaking out. Guys, you need to go. Leave. Leave right now. Leave. And my boy Gustav stands up and gets shot through the stomach. I'm heartbroken. You see blood coming out, and it's like, he's gone. My favorite character is leaving me. There's no saving him this time. Before it was how did you live because you didn't get beat up? This time, this is a death wound. Doesn't make any sense for you to live. So the man puts Micheal in this bubble because she's obviously important to him and he doesn't want to kill her. Micheal is like trying to get out of this bubble, this magical bubble. And Gustav, she says, run, Gustav. And he looks at her. He's standing still. And says, I'm sorry, I can't. And he turns and it puts us into a battle with Gustav versus the white-haired man. And we fight, and a tussle happens, and of course you already know Gustav can't win that fight, bro. So Gustav dies. What's good, Keenan? Welcome into the stream. How does it does? How you doing on this fine moon day, bro? How you doing on this fine moon day, bro, man? My man. So they take my favorite character from me, chat. It's sad, but Dims bees the breaks. Micheal is technically like very close to being one of my favorite characters, if not my second favorite character. I love this little girl. She's awesome. They said she's like, some things confuse me in this game so far, chat. Like they say that she's like half their age, but I remember talking about she has 9 more years before her. Oh, that makes sense because it's counting down. I'm stupid. So in 9 years, if she's 16, she'll be 25, and then that's when the number will hit 25. That's probably what it is. Okay, never mind. So she's probably like 16. Okay, she's super young, but she's wanted to come out here. This girl is cool, and they took my favorite character from me, but she didn't get captured by the white-haired man. This guy that I'm playing now came to save her, and that's where the story continued and picked up. We've learned a lot about this guy. There's a lot of questions and things going on still with like who the hell this guy is, what the fuck is still going on. I don't get it. And I want all of these characters of this expedition to sit this dude down and load him up with questions so I can get answers. But no one has done that. So I'm trying to play the game to figure it out pretty much. And also, like, another thing confused me, but I guess there's just some naming convention. Oh, let's check this out real quick. I didn't mean to talk to him.
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah. It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
Yeah, let's spend time with him.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Cut him in half?
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalak stomped you and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, Unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
Nah, he ain't right about that.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
The dudes.
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're mortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though. Remember that time when you challenged Esquier to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Esquier is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Dude, these things connect you with the characters so much that it's actually, man.
Times indeed.
Man. But yeah, yeah, so he came and saved Micheal and the whole entire party from the white-haired man. Apparently this guy is as strong as the white-haired man. And his name is Verso. And so I've pretty much been going on since then. We crossed the sea. We got to a train station where we met Monaco. It's apparently a friend of his. He's traveled with previous expeditions. What I was about to say about things that are confusing to me is that I could have sworn earlier it talked about the expeditions counting upwards. So like they started at Expedition 0. But apparently, I guess what happened is that they just started at Expedition 0, but they continue to count down with the other numbers. So expedition or year 100, the first expedition was Expedition 0, and then they did 99, 90, or whatever first year they did of an expedition. So they probably started with Expedition 84, really, outside of Expedition 0. But he's traveled with plenty of expeditions. Another one that makes me kind of think of this is this one, or is it this one? There's one of these. That said something about pretty much that they'll only live till their 40th birthday. Hey, what's good, Menos? Welcome into the stream. How dudes it does it? How dudes it does it? How you doing on this fine moon day, brother? I can't remember which one it was, but pretty much I thought it was like Expedition 41.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs, so I gotta get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm gonna beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's gonna be worth it. The paintbrus might be out of armor.
Oh yeah, it is this one.
But her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
We only live till 40. So essentially, This is them. The expeditions did count down, but they started with 0. So yeah, we're deep into the sauce, chat. So let me get back on the prowl with the rest of the crew. I also got a bunch of, as you guys see, I got the DJ station now, chat. I got the DJ station now. I keep picking up tracks, chat. Also, I have different outfits for characters, but I don't really use them because I like their default outfits. But I got, like, you know, her little wardrobe. I got her different haircuts, but I like keeping them in default. I got her swimsuit, you know what I'm saying? We got different hairs. You got the gestural hair for everybody. I guess everybody has a gestural haircut. I don't have any outfits or any haircuts for him. It's a bit annoying because I had him for Gustav. I'm so sad. This outfit is banging for her. I almost want to use it, but I just want to keep everybody in their default right now. And then, okay, I guess he gets outfits too. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. He's a new character, chat. I'm a chill. I'll figure something out eventually when it comes to him, but for now. Like I said, lock in, chat. We're about to play this for like an hour, and then after that, we're about to play some Rivals of Aether. Get on some Rivals.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee. Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every Nevron.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
Yes. We spend time with Micheal. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskier would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
Would that make you the paintress then?
Clearly, I'm Lumiere. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone. Knowing they'll never come back.
Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old.
Well, reality's depressing.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine, if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
See, this is the only thing about these interactions of, I want to read his journal. Like, the fuck? But the game won't let me. Oops.
Feet? Really?
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
And the bell?
A gift from the Grandis.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
Okay, you seem busy. I'll come back later.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. I like that you can do these. Like usually whenever RPGs have this, they'll make it to where you can spend time with one dude per night. But here, I'm able to spend all the time with all the bros every night. Like I can do all of the bros in one night. It's so great. What's good, bro, Loon? What up, girl?
I'm wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know the dome shield? My father and I helped build that.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
Wait, that don't make no sense. Those early missions were search and rescue. They didn't know about the Paintress. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's year 99. Like, I mean, I don't know how many 100-year-olds they had that were disappearing when the Paintress changed the number.
I spent my whole life studying the Paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of Viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
Good. We're learning more about Buddy. Because learning more about this dude is going to help me understand the story. He's from Expedition 0.
Minoko's.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
You guys getting us into more trouble now?
An appropriate amount of trouble.
I've spent some time with Gestrals. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
Let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
Okay, we don't get to spend time with her.
Or present. Oh, I got your note about, but I didn't see a present. What was it? Silly Ratat. Thanks.
I can even spend time with the Gestral? Wow.
How's my favorite patat?
Favorite not patat.
Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I? Because you've taken a real shine to my L. Fair enough. So tell me, patat to not a patat. Why are you tagging along? I don't believe you. Don't tell Minoko I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time. And you know there are more lost Gestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to old Lumiere? Mare? No. True. All right, all right. Monoko's all grown up now, and it's your turn to be the patat. So eloquent.
Okay. All right, chat. Let's hit this rest on it. Check on the others. Ooh, let's see what we get.
You see, there was a stalactite and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant pelerin that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
All right, I'll do it.
What is this? A little verso magic.
Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did... Oh, fuck. Oh my... wow.
What is that?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both Verso.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait, how can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves together? Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in 2 places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body, while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
Buddy cut himself in half for a laugh. Yo, immortality is something else in this game. Now he's back together. Check on the others again. We got another show, chat. Check this out.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Better?
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
High praise.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
Tell him.
Okay. First lesson sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
True.
What do you mean?
Teach me, CL. Come on. What up? I'm trying to learn how to throw hands and rivals. Let's go.
Emotion can mess with your perceptions. Make you miss important details on the field.
True.
Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See
True.
your target so you can understand your target.
Always keep your eyes on the opponent. Yes, yes.
How they move, how they think, how they react. So you can anticipate and adjust.
Oh, she's saying, but get adaptive to it. You know what I'm saying? Study how they react to situations. Yeah, okay.
On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all three.
I'm with it.
Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
Thought this would be more of a technique lesson.
Nah, see, you starting just where I want to start, girl. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yes, sir. Okay. You got to start on the mental before you can even get to all that technical stuff. People be trying to move too fast. Know what I'm saying? Spends time writing in Gustav's journal in honor of his memory. She writes about their encounter with Monaco and how exciting it is to travel with the Gestrel. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Oh, they will. All right, all heads back. All right, let's go to sleep. I love this. If you guys are playing this game every night or every chance that you get, try to go to the camp and see if you can get one of these after you do something big in the game. Because more than likely you can. Notice I just walked out front. I was in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of going somewhere. Walked out front, got all those cutscenes, all because we were just trying to check something out. So yeah, let's get back in here. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the next portion of the story. We got about like 30 more minutes left in us of playing this game. Yeah, like the dialogue takes like 30 minutes in this game. Like that's why I said I can't play this too long. If I play this too long, chat, I'm gonna be up here all night. You know what I'm saying? Be locked in. And you guys have been here with me for almost 2 hours. Yo, hit the like button if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. I forgot where I'm trying to go. That's into the castle. Wait, I need to figure out where I'm trying to go. Because up here is where that side quest sent me. But I don't think this is where I need to go. It is, bro. My boy, does he have it on? I think he does, chat. I think I see it. The little headband. Oh my gosh, dog. This game is W, man. It's just a little stuff like that too that means so much, chat. Let's fight some enemies, chat. We haven't fought the whole entire time I had this game on. You guys can see my combat strat. I hate this guy.
Let's go faster. Ready to strike.
Be strong, chat. We be doing damage. Create shield. I don't want to create shield. Shit. He switched stance. I don't know what that means.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, damn. I parried that bad. I don't fight those shit. I usually kill those guys off. Damn, so close.
storm is coming. A brilliant light. Let's finish this.
Oh, that was a jump. I wasn't ready, chat.
Maximum damage.
Got him. Ooh, what's that? Y'all saw how I told you guys that it levels up stuff. It might be his actual weapon. Or no, it's not. Whose weapon is that? Oh, it's a weapon for Verso. Wow. So I got leveled up. I'm sticking with this though. And I got put to 10? This one has like a build where you just don't gain rank or something like that. So you just overall get a 50% damage boost instead of the 200 at S rank, which is interesting, but yeah, see, I just got a new weapon. There it is. And then the weapon upgrade, it'll tell you down there sometimes too. Okay, chat. Where are we going on the map? I can't remember. Old Lumiere. So this is the old city. Let's do it to it, chat. This world is so interesting, chat. Did I go the right way? Oh, no, I didn't. And like, you know, you guys know I don't like exploring in games like that. I explore in this game, chat. Pretty hardcore. Pretty hardcore, chat. Skirt for CL? Sure. I buy everything from these shops too. I be spending money. It shows you how much I actually explore too. Ooh.
Thomas of the 47th Drunken Brigade. Benjamin's been calling us the Drunken Brigade. Ha! I love it. Yeah, we do our best work after a few. The trick is finding that perfect point where your nerves have calmed enough that your mind and body are one, but not so calm that your reactions are dulled. Some of the lads haven't quite managed riding that edge. But I remain in full control of my body and thoughts. Oh, sounds like someone spotted another Nevron. Better fuel up for our next dance. For Lumiere!
That boy a fighter right there. That boy right there a fighter. He's practicing the art of the drunken fist, he says. Let's fuck this homie up. Let's fuck this homie up, chat. I've never seen that enemy right there before at all. I don't know what that is, chat. This guy is annoying. I already know that. We gonna ace him up out the game.
Ready to strike.
Get his shields up off. Oh, we got an ace homie in the middle up off out the game too.
I'm ready.
He be putting shields on the whole party. He is literally a whole party buffer when it comes to shield. Never seen this before in my life, chat. Oh! No. It'd be those other two that I haven't done any dead, bro. Literally, that dude came up and stabbed McMackers her. I was not ready for her to get stabbed up like that. That's crazy. Okay, they actually might need to die first, okay? But I kind of want to learn their attacks, to be honest with you. Like, and see, that's the thing that I'll sit at sometimes in this game now, chat, of where I'm like, dang, I want to learn their attacks so I'll know for whenever I run into that enemy type later, because that enemy type is going to be ran into later. Like, I know that one on the far, the big boy, I have fought that enemy before, but it's the start of the game levels of time, like how long ago I fought big boy. You might be thinking, why do I do this blitz? And that's so I can he has a system of where he levels up that letter over there, and I want to level that thing up. So you want to take as many turns as possible. Is that thing says he takes an additional turn if you hit the perfect guy.
Careful, Micheal.
Okay, perfect. I love it when y'all attack Micheal. Get that juice. Oh, what? You can mix that attack?
The dance begins.
Jesus. It's truly the glory. Those attacks are usually just those attacks, chat room.
So much potential.
People don't be mixing those attacks, dog. That caught me entirely off guard.
Brilliant light.
He didn't even need that first attack. That first attack.
Lune, watch out.
Okay. That first attack was whatever. That second attack would have killed me altogether.
Let's carve a path.
Jesus, chat. Cost 2. Do I have the mark thing on her? I can't even remember if I have the mark thing on. Can I look? Is it possible to look at your stuff? Okay. They should add that to where you can look at your stats. I want to do this Grandian attack. What is it? Let's see. High physical damage, 5 hits. Let's do it. That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. I'm actually pretty upset. Uh-oh, chat. Yeah, I can't dodge that still, chat.
Brilliant light.
Let's have some fun.
It's okay though. We be clapping.
On me.
Okay. Oh, I said still, like you guys saw me when I fought these things last. So the last time I fought these things was in that dark area that I mentioned to you guys before. And fuck that dark area, okay? That 3 hit a quitter. 3 rainbows and a red. Oh, I just don't have enough thingy jiggers. Okay. And that's green, red. Yep, that should be it.
Lightning
Win.
dance.
That girl right there, Loon, she's strong too. Let's go quest. Where are we going again, chat? Okay, let's go there. I'll do exploration on my time. So you got something cool. Oh, again.
Well, that will help.
I was kind of planning to like come on stream and just like fight this one character, this one boss, this one gestural boss. That's really hard. Then I was like, nah. Let me not bore them for an hour of me failing at fighting this boss. I have to like parry everything she does. And I've gotten pretty good at it. I can hit it like a lot of the parries, but not enough to beat the fight yet. Where she attacks like 3 times in a row.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
What caused the fracture? Oh, what's up, man? Okay, so we're gonna buy this. Oh, +1 revive tent. Buy this, and then we're gonna fight home. Fuck, I ain't mean to buy that. Whatever. We're about to fight home. Oh no, my L was always right there, chat. I almost messed up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Angyad.
Flames. On me. Ready to parry. Okay. This and precision. That's better.
Even without parrying, we beat that ass. That fight was brilliant. Okay, cool. We got a weapon for. This looks like a weapon for. What's her name? Yeah, it gives foretell. It is for her. Gonna buy it. Lost a good bit of money, but we good now. You know what I'm saying? And the current weapon I got on her got way more stats. Why are these swords leaking? You know, it's so funny that we like, oh, cinema chat, cinema, lock in chat, cinema.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city.
You said that before.
Right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
They dead now too, Kenny. Minoko knocked everybody out. What the fuck?
Minoko, why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko, stop crying. We have to move.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, sorry.
Wait, they split up my party for real? Fuck! Okay. Yeah, I've literally never used these people before. I don't know what I want them to do at all. Oh, it's already. I think she can apply powerful. I don't think she can do that. Sure. Okay. What do I got on you again? Sweet kill, yep, that's good. Powerful revive is pretty good. Critical burn is pretty good. Dead energy. The intent is pretty good. Sure, critical moment is fine. Augmented aim is good. It's alright. Same for you. Dead energy is good. Energizing death is pretty good. Did I give that to you too? No, I didn't. Whatever. Got powerful revive, sweet kill, critical burn. Did I give you critical burn? Yep, I did. Alright, cool. Yep, critical moment. And staggering attack, sure. Alright, cool. Staggering attack. Alright. Nope. Be in there. Weapon. You're good on your weapon, right? 490. This is 653. Yeah, you're good on your weapon. You're good. You only have one weapon. I don't got no skills on you because I don't know what the fuck is going on with your skills. So you're not even. I guess, man. I guess I'll look at. Oh, you can't. I forgot with this guy. You gotta unlock his skills by You gotta unlock his skill by killing enemies. Oh, this is really good. All right, I'm gonna just rock like this for now. I don't have a clue what the fuck I'm doing, chat. We're gonna rock
Friends,
with it.
I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
We'll fight them in a second, chat. Oh yeah?
Useful.
Useful. I would straight had him tell me what old Lumiere is like. Oh, it's these enemies that we saw, chat. So we gotta be ready for these boys.
A bit of violence, yes.
Damn, he be stomping.
I'm ready.
So hard, chat. So hard, chat. That shit is quick. That shit is quick, chat. Oh, so now he can learn the skill. Oh, okay. I don't heal, chat. I only revive people. I don't be healing, so. Every fight I try to make sure I'm like close to top dog.
Wow.
A new weapon for you. Hey, that's good. 557. Parries increase bestial will by 1, making damage reset. Taking damage resets the bestial will. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. Start the battle with a balance mask. I don't know. Okay, that's what we came over here for. What am I fighting for? Can I meet up with the homies? I just want to be back to where I'm comfortable, okay? You're taking me out of my comfort zone, chat. This other one here is different. Straight built different, chat. Never seen this one before. That one's dead. Or not. Okay. Dead.
Careful now.
Okay, they attacked the entire party. Duly noted. Don't really.
Feeling better.
Okay. Ooh, I got a new weapon for my girl, Micheal.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
There's so much to study here, chat. This girl hurts, chat.
Take this.
Especially when in combination with burn. I might have been bugging, chat. Single target. High break damage.
Feeling better.
We over here clapping these boys, chat. Now they get a turn though. We gotta pay attention though. It ain't free. It ain't freed up like that, chat. But we clapping them.
An advantage.
Money. Look how dark it is, chat. Dark as fuck. That's how it was in that entire area, bro. Even with my boy Gustav holding a light in his hand, it was dark.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier.
Okay.
Livelier. There were many more of us Gestrals back then.
Okay.
The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrals awaiting rebirth.
Okay. Okay, okay. You're real sad about that, which makes sense. I would be too.
Take this.
A bit of violence, yes.
This one's weak to ice.
Ready to evade. Ready to evade.
Okay, I think I got it. Chat.
Your turn to shine.
It comes out delayed. I hate that. I'm gonna just rock it again. Wildfire. I messed up.
If I die, so be it.
What's good, bro? Did I just hurt myself? What the fuck? Hey, get him up out of here. Get him up out of here. That's crazy. Literally just hurt myself somehow. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, chat. Things looking good. Things looking good so far. Chat, 2 whole hours. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is hither, chat. I'm telling you, this is W Cinema, chat. Tap in. Didn't I just come from this way? I literally just went back by accident. Oh, let me heal. Literally just went backwards by accident. Ooh, look, a teddy bear and a baby doll or a horse. Oh, it's one of these. Let's see. Fading man. Have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. when she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. She who painted Nevrons, she wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there's more works of art that she'd never be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that her dreams were within their grasp. But she proved me a liar. Oh, really? Oh, okay, word. Bunch of courage, chat. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. All of them. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they're far away. Far, far away. Are you originally from Earth? I paint them so that I can remember them. I remember their faces. The man goes silent. Dude, these portrayals of like the past characters, godlike, chat. I don't know who had the art direction and like writing with this game. W. Send them a chat, lock in. Like I said, I got a little bit longer in me and I can play this game before I have to cut off because I'll be up here all night if I play too long.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
Hell yeah. Found an SK stone we wasn't even looking for.
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first.
Why does it keep showing that? This must be a boss or something. Ain't no reason for it to have appeared up there 2 times already. That thing is walking up behind us.
Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
What?
Micheal's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Verso is what? A Neveron? Urso is what?
Monoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
No, man. What is this dude doing, man?
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now.
I don't know what I... Wait, what was that? Oh, these are the things. I see. The gestural skills. All right. Or not gestural skills, but whatever the hell they're called. Oh, let me rest, chat. Alright, chat.
When this is over, you should go and
One more segment, chat, and then we're gonna rock out. We're gonna play some Rivals of Ether for about an hour and then we bounce up out of here. It's just two of us on this side, though. It's gonna be a lot harder. Why are these not swapped? I don't have AoE over here either. And I also don't have revives. It's actually just about to be a bit harder, actually. My whole strategy is about to be...
dodge.
1 second, chat. Oh, shoot.
On me.
That one's a little delayed. Okay, okay.
From fire. On me.
Got your ass. Okay. I was so tapped into the regular parry chat. It literally caught me entirely off guard. I told y'all before, I was like, yo, you could literally just ignore that first hit and just actually just hit that second hit. That second hit is what's called a gradient counter. So it's kind of crazy that they have to mix that in. It's a mortal. Maybe it's what they say up top and I should just pay attention. Oh, I forgot to switch them around again, chat. It doesn't really matter, actually. Or yes, it does, actually. Just in case. I want him to go first.
My turn. Not impressed.
Said she attacks. Did it say that for the other attack too? World may never know.
Let's go faster.
Because if it says attack for the other one too, dude, that's crazy. Where's the creatures?
I never said there was treasure.
Oh, treasure. Wait a minute. Oh, let me change the order. There we go. That changes the order. Oh, I can skip around you? I don't want to do that. Fuck your ass up. I'm gonna fuck your ass up. I gotta get better at parrying your shit.
On me. Eso, dodge.
Yeah, it literally says attacks for both. That first attack, you just have to pay very close attention to that first attack.
I think I'll improvise.
Okay. Okay. You have to pay very close attention to that first attack.
My turn. Let's go faster. You're outmatched.
Okay.
Damn!
Maximum damage. Oh well.
I pressed it! Boy, that expert mode. Let me make sure I'm still on expert mode too. Well, I'm dying like nobody's business, so I'm definitely on expert mode. I'm pretty sure story mode, like, you take no damage. Yeah, I'm on expert. All right. We got this, chat.
Let's go faster. Watch out, Micheal.
So they're dead. Oh.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
I can do it.
Their HP. Let's give Micheal some HP back.
Blades. On me.
Watch out.
Boy, Brian, my boy. Woo, we did it. We got us some HP back too. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, that was a cutscene. Ooh, lock in.
We're a pretty good team. Verso?
Where'd he go?
Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
It was Putain. It was French. I don't know French. So I'm just by myself now?
Go. I need to find Lune and see
Oh no.
quickly.
Verso's evil, bro. He'll be back? Bro. Fights are gonna be infinitely hard. Nah, I'm not fighting you, bitch. Move. Use infinitely hard for no reason. Unless you mandatory to fight. I ain't fighting your ass. That's some fucking hoes for this. I'm literally at a fucking hard ass area and y'all got me soloed up. Oh, almost walked into the wrong neighborhood for real though. Yeah, in fact, I'm already in the wrong neighborhood. What the fuck is that? You still on me? Hey man, back up, bitch! You better not come up here.
Nice.
Oh, ooh, ooh, broke them ankles. Bitch move, I play basketball, come on. Oh wait, what? I could have went around this whole time? Oh well. I super broke them ankles. Come on. Let's get the hell up out of here.
This man is intact.
Wait.
Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
Is this the manor though? Chat. Chat, this is crazy.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Chat, I got so many questions. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now, bro. I don't have a clue. Somebody speak!
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
What?
Let's go faster.
At least they ain't messing my turn on. And they gave me back my team, chat. This is my team right here, chat. We in there. And we actually seeing damage on him, bro. Shit. Stop dancing, bitch. Okay. I got one. I got one, chat. I got one. So if that's what she isn't about, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely don't care. I thought she isn't about him being evil or something like that. I was about to, boy. I was about to actually be upset, chat.
Won't help you this time.
Man, leave Luna alone, man. Go ahead and bring her back.
I won't waste this.
I'm
Danger.
not angry, just disappointed.
I guess I had to. We're gonna learn some more. We're gonna learn some more, chat.
Tearing this family apart.
There's a jump attack. That's easy to dodge, huh? If burning. Oh yeah.
Take this.
Okay.
Not
Should
today.
be fighting by my side. Energized.
Okay. Okay.
Energized.
Okay.
Sweet taste of battle. Why, yes, I love a dance. Energized.
Why you got another attack, bitch? 2.
Energized.
I saw your future.
Now's my favorite part.
Hey, chat. My boy's kind of hurt. Oh, I fucked up all of those, chat. Oh, that's fine. Can we still guard an attack? Yep. Damn, that shit was crazy. Oh, that's like an ultimate that don't take your turn for real. Oh, and they got rid of my silent.
I'll use your life.
Hell yeah, W chat. Oh yeah, we can't use script.
I'm waiting.
Liberating.
I'm waiting.
Do I press it?
Fun begins.
Beating his ass.
we go.
I don't know what this means. Chat, I have no clue what's going on.
Violence. I'm refreshed.
I'm waiting.
Ah, too early. Okay. Oh, there's another hit.
I'm waiting.
What are all these hits? Pick her back up.
If I die, so be it.
Foolish move.
What the hell is going on?
Likes you. Feel energized.
Okay. Okay. Chat. We making shit happen. Woo! Not what we want, chat. Not what we want, chat. Oh, if we go forward 3, we do that heavy, that agile mash shit again. Actually, might be good. Let's do it. That agile mash shit was
Let's
jamming. No every game. These characters busting, chat. I was tripping on them, man. I was. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. I was tripping. Okay. I don't even got them suited up. Nor do I really know what they doing. They busting, chat. What is this? Ooh. Yeah, bitch. He tried me, chat. He really tried.
Eyes up, Minoko.
Feel energized.
Okay. Let's get her to harvest up.
I'll leave them.
That's more like it.
I pressed it. Oh my gosh, I pressed it because of that animation. I think you have to do the garnet counter, bro. The first 2 I did get tapped up on, chat. I did get tapped up on 100. Okay. Upside is at least I got my team back. I learned a lot. See, this is what I do in this game, chat. I will do a boss fight. When it says transition over to the other team, I'll go over to the other team, even when it was just what's her name by herself with nothing equipped on her and no stats boosted into her. I went over because I was like, I'm about to learn. So yeah, we're gonna do this some more, chat. I'm gonna take a pause on this for now. This W Cinema. You guys see these boss fights are amazing. They're challenging. You gotta actually think. You can't just be throwing. Yeah, and the boys leveled up, so you know it's not gonna be as hard for your boy no more. All right, let's start going in agility. This is my like stat spread. If you guys ever are interested in the stat spread, this is what I've been doing. I go high luck because luck gives attack, speed, and crit. And once I got to 50, so I'm around about like 50% crit rate with like my skills and what I put on. I'm at like 75% crit rate usually. So Now I'm at 75% crit rate. I'm critting most of the time. I don't care to really dabble to it. Like I could go up to 80, but it's not really that super important. So I got up to 30 vitality on most people. Why does she not have 30 vitality? All right, so I'm gonna give her vitality, but everybody else I got up to like 30 vitality. Oh, because she has a lot of health. Yeah, she has a lot of health. So I just said bump it, just like this buddy, but his through thingy jiggers, but he has a lot of health. Everybody else, they have a low amount of health for some reason. Oh, but she has a hell of a lot of health. But yeah, either way, I gave health so I can try to like soak some of these points or soak some of this damage. And then after that, I started giving agility because so like luck gives all of those things that I mentioned, and it also gives attack power. But agility gives speed and defense. So I'll get a bit of defense by doing up the speed, and I'll probably do it up to maybe like 30 as well. And then I'll decide if I want to go back to luck or if I want to go back to vitality. A lot of weapons seem to be good into vitality. But yeah, either way, chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hey, hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is hither. We're gonna pause out on this for a little minute. We'll be back at this tomorrow, fighting the boss, the Bose. And yeah, we're gonna play some some Rivals of Ether, chat. I don't know why I just minimized that. Your boy's gonna use the restroom real quick though. But yeah, we're gonna play some Rivals. I'm gonna play some Rivals for maybe about like an hour. And then after that, we're gonna be bounce up out. Chat! Olympia time. It's Olympia time, chat. Let me use the restroom real quick. Be right back.
What is a rival? Is it a powerful enemy? Someone who steals your thunder? Can it be a friend? Or one of many foes? Zetterberg. Rono. Raster. Crag. Fleet. Maple. Clary. Loxodont. Orcade. Or is it just a reflection of what you truly desire? Forsberg. What is a rival? It's a chance to prove yourself.
I fell in the toilet, chat, but we back. We back. Rivals of Ether is still happening. Sorry about that. Sorry about the wait. All right. Chat, we got this cool ass Olympia skin. Let's lock in. Got to get the fingers warmed up. What's going on? Why is OBS trying to let me know something? Think straight, right? All right. Chat, it's time. Let me show you what time it is. This love is telling me that you're the only one. It's not over. Let it out. Let it out. It's not over. Look at this tight ass Olympia skin, chat. Look at this shit. Chat, this skin is busting. Bro. We in there, chat. This Olympia skin is litters. All right, let's queue up. Let's queue up. We got a little bit of finger motion in, but y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Boobie doobie doobie doo. Boobie doo. Boobie doo. Chat, I've learned a little bit of stuff. I wasn't able to, there are a couple of people I've been asking ideas about stuff. I haven't really gotten to what I've been searching for, if you will, no pun intended. But I've asked a couple people, and we've gotten a couple of ideas and things that I want to try. I know there's something that I need to practice, but I need to find the time to do that off stream, to practice that, which is like recovery. People be Dragon Ball Z moving out off the stage with their recovery, and I need to be able to do that. What's going on? Does no one play at these lower ranks anymore? But people be Dragon Ball Z moving off the stage, and I need to learn to do that type of like mix up stuff. But again, it's something that I probably want to learn to do off stream. Or maybe I'll like at around like this time start to learn it, because Olympia's ability to mix up her recovery. I was talking to Cake Assault about like why he doesn't think Fleet is good. And it's because he talks about how the game is like, so that's the thing I didn't have words for back when I first started the game, but I was feeling it, was it's very easy for characters to mix up their recovery in this game. And I mean in insane ways too, like not like very like, oh, okay. What just happened? Not just like very simple, oh, they just mixed it up. Like they have like two mix-ups. No, like they'll have like 50 or like 7 different directional mix-ups, and you can only cover 2. And then after you cover like the other 5, they get past you no problem. And so Fleet, damn. And so Fleet has to make like huge reads on people's recovery. And so it works at lower standpoints, but like up there where Cake is and stuff like that, it's real hard to catch mix up, like catch edge guards with Fleet. And she don't have any combos outside of like edge guarding combos. And so it's like unfortunate for the character's identity inside of Rivals. And so that's why it feels so bad to play Fleet, or I'm always finding problems with Fleet because the way that I want to play, Fleet doesn't exist in that bracket, or is super bad in that bracket. So I definitely have to not play Fleet pretty much in order for my enjoyment and brain of this game, which is not a problem. Y'all know I'm playing Ollie pretty much, but yeah, it's unfortunate. What is he doing? Oh, whoops. I don't want 4 there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoops. I don't want that. Damn, I didn't mean to go up above the ledge. I wanted to actually get the ledge, chat. Okay, we get this guy. We're gonna lock in, try to steamroll him, and we gonna make it. Booby dooby 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 doo. Damn, I didn't air dodge upwards. I fucked up so bad, chat. Oh, what? Why did it take my secondary jump off of his damn thing? That was a letdown, chat. That was a big boy letdown, chat. I hate how long these matches take to queue up, man. Maybe I should go get my ass tap danced on in casual. Let me see. How many people in 1v1s casual? I just hop in a room and get my ass whooped. This is where all the very, very good people be hanging out. But once they see someone like that they run a train on like me, they usually leave. And then whenever I'm getting this train ran on me, I need to have conversation. I need to have someone trying to help me get better. And then also I probably will see a bunch of Olympia mirror matches, which is a bit annoying. I don't want that. That was good. That was good. Can I jump out of shield, bro? That was my fault. I should have just grabbed the ledge. Yeah, you did. The trade? I don't want that. Damn, I died. That shit sent me to the stratosphere. Oh, I just picked? Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't dodge out of it. I held in, I think. Oh, I had already used my air dodge. I'm becoming very thoughtful about my recovery, though. Very thoughtful about my recovery. So, like, I hate this fucking mirror match, though. Like, it's, like, really scrappy where you're trying to, like, make out a plan of what you want to do. I don't want that. Damn, he fucked up his recovery. Damn. What? I messed up. What the fuck, bro? Fuck was he trying to do? Pass, fall, up, B. That looked like a fast fall up B, chat. You doing, bro? Get off me. Oops. I died off the top from that. I mean that. Where'd my jump go? Okay, we slowing this Olympia down though. We getting it in. Because this Olympia is over here going crazy. Or trying to at least. How is their four there just always better than mine? Their secondary jumping to make my attack whiff every time. Like with impunity they're doing. No, that's just how they forward there. I think these instant grab throws only work on Olympia. Get off me. Oh, okay. Now you grab the ledge. Good job. Good job. I should have did side B to wall jump.
Nothing less than total victory.
I don't want that. How? Damn, I wanted the ledge. Oh. If that boy. I don't want these dash attacks. Damn. He keeps getting up with B. Special get up? Like, why?
Nothing less than total victory.
Why does this man keep getting up with special get up? I'll remember that and parry it. I think I can parry it. All right, he's ready. He uses his double jump every time before he does an aerial. Chat, this is bad to do, by the way. Like every time before he does an aerial. He wants to do a landing aerial, he's doing a double jump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that already. Get up on the stage. Oh, I thought I was about to make that shit back, chat. That was good ass recovery on his end, though. Yeah, you did. Let me start smoothing on homeboy. Thought I was at a burner. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, I waited too long. I should have jumped out a long time ago. What do I do to call out the double jump? To hit him out of his landing aerial. Oh, okay. I essentially need to anti-air him. Oh shit, did I die? Ah. I tried to jump out of shield. I should have just up B'd out of shield, I think, there.
Nothing less than total victory.
Okay, okay. This guy's still running. I'm learning a lot, chat. Learning a lot. I don't want this. What just happened? Oops. Oops. And he's also attacking where I am, chat, versus where he thinks I will be. I tried. That was pretty cool. What just happened? Let's input, chat. Tried to down B to the wall jump, air dodge up, and then maybe up B. I need to learn the crystal thing. Like a little shoot the crystal thing is what I super need to learn. I just super don't want to go to that one stage. How do I beat that shit? Why was my character not getting up? Get your ass up off the ledge. Get your ass up out this guy. Yeah, he's dead. Damn. That shit is for real safe. I don't want that. I need to jump. Stop it. Oops. Good for there. Good for there. Good for there. Stop it. I tried. Oh! I tried to get up onto the stage wave dash. But it came up blocking. I think I was just too late. I just hate that I'm over here just fucking calling out his fucking his bad habit. I have a feeling once I shut him down from doing this, he's gonna become lost. See, I got a normal got up by accident there last time. Ooh, I wanted it. Excuse you. I should have hung on the ledge. He did it again. Ah, I held back too far. That was my fault. I died off of that? Oops. I'm messing up, chat. I messed up my inputs. All right, chat. We're gonna finish up this match, and then we're pretty much done for the night. W stream. I appreciate you guys being here. How the fuck? Are you serious? Should have parried. I'm tripping. What the fuck just happened? Oops. Get a paw. I don't know why you keep doing that. I knew that was coming too. Oh my gosh, dude. Bounce up and then you have all this time. You have no actionable. Like, I was trying to up B. All right. Good games to him. Good games to him. Good games to him. I appreciate it. All right, chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Great content is hither. Tomorrow we're going to be back. Claire Obscure will be played. We'll be talking about something else tomorrow. Keep your ear to the ground to the Discord. I'm going to start posting on the YouTube more for real. I posted on the YouTube today. So I might post what we're talking about tomorrow. But yeah, nonetheless, we're going to be talking about something else tomorrow. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. 4 whole hours of a stream tonight. I know I was a little bit later than I was taking care of some stuff and things, but I will catch you guys tomorrow around 7 p.m. EST. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great night. Have a great night, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow. Catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah. We did it. We had a great stream. W stream. Hell yeah. Boo, 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 boo. I just got to get my fingers to be able to do what me brain is thinking. Called out plenty of his bullshit. Just couldn't hit his bullshit.